Hi there, my name's Louisa Henderson, and I'm one of the career development consultants, part of the Student Futures team here at Edinburgh Napier. And I support the School of Arts and Creative Industries, as well as students across the university. And I also am the lead for supporting disabled students with employability and careers. So I've just come on today just to really talk about some of the support that we can offer and also show some of our online resources for you to have a look at. So the type of support that we can offer all our students is we have workshops that are integrated into programs. We also have open workshops for final year students and postgraduate students. We do things like help with CVs, with the interview process, with assessment centres. We can help around skills and career planning. So if you're not sure what you want to do when you finish, we can help you with that. And that can be with a one-to-one appointment or attending one of our workshops as well. So that's kind of the main support that we can offer in the careers team. We also have our placements team that supports students who are doing a placement throughout their course. And we also have our graduate recruitment team who focus on supporting our final year students into employment when they finish, so they have some opportunities available and can help with that. So I guess thinking about the best way to find out about how you access our resources and access our help, I'll just share my screen here.
Yeah, that's up now.
Okay. So My Future is the first port of call for you to go to, and you get to that from My Napier or the iNapier app. And this is where you can book onto appointments with the career service. So you would just go here and then select the type of appointment you want to book. But you can also see our events and workshops. So I mentioned we sometimes have some open workshops open to all students around, so we do them around graduation time in sort of May time and in the October graduations. So you can book onto them, but we also have events throughout the whole year. Sometimes it's employer events, sometimes it's career workshops, and you can book onto them here. And another way to access our resources is if you go onto the menu option called Career Hub here. And this is where we have a series of online resources around careers and placements to help you. So I think it'd be best if I just show you how to get to this. So you're coming off My Future onto another platform. So you just click on that you're a student and it will redirect you to this new platform. Okay, so this is Career Hub, which is our portal for careers and skills and placements. And what I'd like to show you just now is our careers and skills development tab. So if you click on here, this is where you can find information around your school and information around your programme. So if you just scroll down, for instance, you can see, so we've got all the schools here. You could click on the business school or wherever you are. And I'll just show you briefly what that looks like. So for every school, we have some information around your programme. For instance, if you were studying accountancy, there's some links here to help you with looking for opportunities, how to search for jobs, the sorts of skill set that your degree will help you with, and that kind of thing. So that's all great, and I'll close that down. And we have that, like I say, for every school. But we also have here our Disability and Inclusion Career Support page. And this has some information to help you, anything to do with disability and careers and employability. So it just gives you some information on the types of support available to you and gives you a link as well on how to book on with myself. So you can do it this way or one of my colleagues as well, or you can do it through My Future. We also have a little bit of information here on disclosing a disability. So this would be during the recruitment process, how and when to disclose your disability if you think that you need reasonable adjustments to go through the recruitment process and then into employment. So there's lots of useful information on there. And I'd also like to highlight down here, we have some information on our partnership with Employability. Now, Employability are a fantastic organisation that give students and graduates support around gaining employment, and they can advocate on your behalf with an employer during the recruitment process and once you're in employment, and they can give you specialised advice on things like reasonable adjustments and your rights and the law. They also help students and graduates get into employment with some of the kind of top level organisations such as Google and Amazon and things like that as well. So there's lots of information and opportunities on their website to have a look at. Employability have also run a series of workshops for students. So we had 3 workshops in Try 1. And they're also going to be running some more in Try 2. And these workshops are open to all students. And they look at things like mental health, like disclosing your disability with an employer, neurodiversity, or how to talk about reasonable adjustments. So lots of really useful information that you can access. So I guess that's probably the main things that I wanted to talk about today. There's lots of other information on this website that you can have a look at in your own time that is there to support all students around career planning and things like that. So you can see down here, you can take career assessments, or there are tools to help you build your CV, create a cover letter, all that sort of thing. Lots of information out there. But the Careers and Skills tab is really useful for you to get more information about your degree programme and employability, and then to take you to that page on disability support.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Louisa. And so, I mean, it's quite very interesting to know that we have an organization called the Employability, that is able to, assist them, providing workshops around, when to disclose your disability to maybe your potential, employer and things like that. And it's very interesting to know that you are the lead, and so can they come to you directly, to talk about
yes.
it? Yeah,
of course. So students can they can either make an appointment with me by going onto My Future, and you'll be able to, when you go on there, you can search for the advisor. So you can book an appointment with any of my colleagues, and they all have lots of information and can support you. But if you want to contact me directly, you can make an appointment that way. The other way you can contact us is by emailing careers@napier.ac.uk. Or you could also email myself at l.henderson@napier.ac.uk.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure that we have the full, email address at the screen. Yeah, that's no worries. Wow. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for taking the time this evening to have this conversation. I mean, like, it's very, very important for us to be able to spread that information to them, and for them to be able to be aware that at the university we have such resources, so that they can be able to utilize them, while they're in the university. Because I feel like it's when you're in the university, you're able to have access to some of these free things that some other people kind of, we have to pay extra, for. Yeah. So it's kind of very, very, very interesting. So thank you so much for your time. You wanted to say something?
Just to say as well that we do support students for 2 years after graduation as well. So if you are kind of coming towards the end, don't worry, we don't kind of leave you. You can come back to us within those 2 years, and you will have access to these platforms as well.
All right. That is very, very good to know. Thank you so much for your time today. Okay.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Matthew.
Yeah.